Wow, what the fuck? That was a goddamn rocket that just flew by my head. Look, I know how I have power armor and shit, but goddamn, guys. Ow. There you go. Holy shit, rude. Rude. Mind your own fucking business, everybody. God damn. Anyway. Well, we visit Caddenberry Commons, or whatever the fuck it was called. Let's continue our travels. We're continuing, moving around from place to place. That was a fun side quest, you know, dealing with the superhero shit and stuff. That was pretty fun. Oh my. What? Is that you? Whoever you are. Oh, for fuck's sake. Hold on. Man, this fucking guys. Here you go. Eat a dart. What do you think about that, huh? Huh? I can walk? You fucking weak? You little silly boy. You silly boy, you thought you had me. Again, that is me with 100 weapons. 100 weapons, having the dart gun to immediately break his leg, and the perk to do double damage to bugs. So yeah, those enemies are kinda fucked. Again, the balance of this game, not that great, to say the least. Ooh, Temple of the Union. Hello.
What's your business, stranger?
I'm just looking for a place to rest. Maybe do some trading.
Hannibal says I gotta let folks like you in, but that don't mean I have to like it.
I mean, I don't have to enter if you don't want.
Keep your hands in sight and don't make any sudden moves. I'm coming down to open the gate.
I mean, sure, if you want. I mean, I can't just keep moving. Like, I don't actually have to move here to here.
Hannibal is upstairs somewhere. I'm locking the door behind you, so don't try anything. I'm watching you.
Hello?
Tamper with that, and we're going to have a problem. You ain't supposed to be looking at me. Now beat it.
Yeah, I can't seem to be able to enter. Hello? Hello? Guys? Guys? I think you left me outside. I'm hearing a doggy. Well, alright. No, it was TCL. There we go. Don't worry, I make myself in. How's it going?
Don't you be stopping here, mister. You got to talk to Hannibal.
Oh my god, this Hannibal. Okay, who is this Hannibal? Hi, doggy. Are you gonna tell me to go talk to Hannibal? What a cute little pup. Who's Hannibal? Are you?
Ah, a visitor. Welcome to the Temple of the Union. I'm not going to ask you who you are. For the moment, I don't care.
Okay.
We are all escaped slaves. I need your solemn promise not to betray us to Paradise Falls or the slavers.
And they're all
Until
dead.
I get that, you cannot leave here. So, do I have your word?
I mean, I don't think I can I'd tell you the guys to the Paradise Fall, they're all dead. Also, I can clearly see I can just jump through a window. I mean, sure, whatever. I'm on your side, guys. I don't know why you even tell me that you were a slave. If you would just like, oh, we're just a community, I would be like, okay. Is it gonna be that much trouble to collect you guys back as slave as just collect new slaves? Like, you seem armed and protected. Seems more of a hassle, but whatever. I solemnly swear to protect the Temple of the Union.
Welcome, brother, to the Temple of the Union. Our home is your home. Your past is your own affair so long as you serve our common good.
I
As a
always
symbol of
have.
our trust, here is a key to the gate.
Sure, whatever. So what is that, Stonehenge? I assume.
That's Abraham Lincoln, the great emancipator. We don't know how it came to be here, but it's fitting, don't you think?
I guess. He's the man of the funny hat, right? So, you used to be a slave?
For 23 years, I was a slave. Ever since I was 14. 6 years ago, I managed to escape from my master. He's been hunting me ever since. When I found the head of Lincoln here, I knew it was a sign for me to help other slaves to escape. I founded the Temple of the Union as a safe haven for runaway slaves everywhere.
A lot of people seem to just see a figure like that and just be like, oh, yeah, sure, I'll go with that. I guess it's fine. What are you a bunch of escape doing holed up here?
We are trying to make a safe haven for all runaway slaves. We give food and supplies to any that find us and help them on their way.
Why don't they let them stay here?
We don't have enough room. There's not enough water or food here. But I have a plan. A plan to take over a place that will be a shining beacon of hope for all slaves.
Wouldn't a beacon just attract the slavers?
You make jokes when the lives and freedom of our fellow men are at stake. I tell you, I know a place that we can defend from the slavers.
It wasn't a joke. It was a serious issue of security. Sound dangerous. What is the place?
I want to move all my people to the memorial site for the great Abraham Lincoln, but I need to know if it's safe. I've heard
It's
rumors
not.
of super mutants infesting that area, though. We need to send someone to check that out first.
Well, I'm not going there anytime soon, so you're gonna have to wait on that. I mean, I could get rid of the super mutants if there's any.
I was hoping you would help us. The memorial is easy to find.
I know when I see
Good
you
luck.
carrying a fucking mini
One other
nukes
thing, talk
and
to
power
Caleb.
armor,
He'll need
you'll
your
be
help.
good for the
You
job.
can't leave unless he's ready too.
What is this that the celeb need?
He was a stonemason. It will fall to him to restore the memorial as best he can. He's been pestering me for weeks now to get him some things he needs. I don't have time to deal with him right now.
Well, it seems like an important thing, so... What is a stone head?
Haven't you been listening?
Alright, thank you, Hannibal. I'll be out, I guess. Whatever. Take care. Hello, doggy. 4 scores. I don't know what that means. I don't know what that means. You have some food. Yeah, I don't have a lot of food. Hi!
You don't look like much, stranger. Bet you run from rad roaches. I'm Simone Cameron. Don't fuck with me. Hannibal says I can't shoot you, but I ain't trusting you with a gun to my back.
What is that stone head?
Goddamn rookie. That's Lincoln. He freed
Gonna
some
ask
slaves
everyone.
a long time ago. If you want to know more, come listen to Hannibal give his speech. He does it right after the noon meal.
Yeah. So, you used to be slave?
Not for long. Me and my merc crew were captured by slavers. 7 months I groveled and obeyed like a good lapdog. When I saw my chance, I took it. I had nowhere else to go. Hannibal took me in. He never cared about my past.
So what do you do here?
I shoot nosy people. What the hell do you think I do? I protect this place.
You're the asshole of the group, you know. Make sure not everyone is likable, apparently. Yes. This indeed is a
Bill
head.
found some ammo yesterday. Only a clip and a half, but it's better than nothing.
What's in here? Nothing. Oh!
I suppose that little shit isn't totally useless. I'll grab it before I turn in tonight.
Alright, who else is here? There's some people above. Alright. We're not really gonna do that now, but, you know, nothing wrong with just having to explore a little bit. This is Hannibal room. Anything interesting? Any secrets? Any lore? I could use some lore. Storeroom. Might not enter there. More rooms. Wrenches. Ooh, darts. I mean, I don't need that many. You haven't seen nothing. Just want to see what they have. You know, that's it. Not doing anything wrong. I should have probably saved before doing this, but whatever. Yeah, they have food, some stim packs, some ammo, a lot of miscellaneous garbage. Unless I'm missing something, that doesn't seem to be that much. Alright. I didn't install anything, guys. Don't you worry. Alright. What's these people above?
We are grateful for any help you can give us.
Hello.
My name is Bill. Bill Seward, if you please, sir.
What is a stone head? I gotta ask everyone, apparently.
That's Lincoln, sir. Hannibal found it. He wants to put it back, sir. I don't really understand why.
So, you used to be a slave?
Oh, yes. All my life. One day I killed the master's little girl. It was an accident, I swear. I ran away. They would never have believed me. Hannibal found me. I would never have made it without him.
So what do you do here?
A bit of this and a bit of that. Whatever Mr. Hannibal needs. I look after the animals, cook our meals, clean up, things like that.
I bet now after all that time doing those chores, but you know, in a more gentle way would be a nice change of pace.
Nothing.
Still pretty much doing the same as before. But I mean, someone have to, I guess. If you wanted to. Hey!
You're new. I'm Caleb. If you're going to be staying a while, I could use some help.
I never saw you needed something.
Hannibal told you about Lincoln's memorial? Well, he doesn't just want to live there. He also wants to restore it. Make it so people tell stories about it and the word can get to the slaves. But I can't restore something if I don't know what it looked like. I need a drawing, a photograph of it.
And I bet you know where to get one.
Yes. There might be one in the Museum of History. Alejandra says they have a special exhibit all about Lincoln.
So what is that stone head?
The stone head is from the statue of Abraham Lincoln.
Yeah. So, you used to be a slave?
Long time ago. 8 years, I think. 3 of us escaped during the night. They caught Lizel and John. I made it into the wasteland. Raiders took me in at first. When I heard about this place, I knew I had to come here.
Good thing. I would have killed you as a raider. What do you do here?
My former master trained me in masonry. I fix things. Someday I hope to reattach Lincoln's head to the statue in the memorial.
I have to go.
Okay?
Okay. Nice to meet you. Is that all?
I hope you succeed, stranger. I can't wait to set up a school for freed slaves.
That will be nice. Hello.
Hannibal says you're on our side.
Alejandra.
My name is Alejandra.
What is a stone head?
He is the great emancipator. He freed all the slaves over 100 years before the bombs dropped. Hannibal wants to make his memorial a symbol of hope and freedom for all slaves.
Do people in this timeline even know who the fuck he is? I guess that's why they need a teacher. So, you used to be a slave?
Yes, for 4 years. I was young and pretty. I don't need to tell you what my duties were.
Yeah.
He liked me enough to educate me. I learned reading, history, math, and even some science. When my master married, his wife insisted I get sold. Hannibal bought me and freed me.
Not well, except for the service you provide, but after that doesn't seem the worst. At least you got educated and got relatively easy out of it. So what do you do here?
I'm an historian. I also tinker with pre-war machines. My dream is to build a shrine to the great Abraham Lincoln.
Cool. Bye. Oh, they got a cow. For the delicious Brahmin milk. And this is Celeb home. Damn, he just got the toilet. Rough. Alright, well, we're not doing any of this shit, so goodbye. We'll come back and do some of it soon. You know how it is. Grizzly Diner and Relay Tower K. Okay. Got a couple new places to explore. Yeah, we'll help then whenever we get around to properly visiting DC. For now, we got other places to be, other places to go. I see a little house over there. Oh, and a piece of bridge just appeared out of nowhere. Excuse me? There's just a functioning terminal here? Entry. What is this? Edgar. I finally got everyone to agree to let me set up some generators for power. I can understand their nerves, considering what technology did to us all. But not making use of every resource is wasteful, and I'm sure path to hell in this situation. Coming out into the light has done wonders for everyone. But we all can get a little stir crazy, even out here. I'm setting this thing for everyone to use. Okay, Rochelle. We set up an irrigation system. Thank God for Miles' experience on the farm. I never would have thought of this on my own. But what a great idea. I really thought this ground was useless. But the stuff he had us plant in the dirt was dug up. It's actually sprouting. And the little rivers keep it up nice and wet. Okay, everything seems fine so far. Tyrone. My turn to be boss this month. Seems stupid to me. I don't want to be in charge. I'm just going to do whatever James tells me to do. Dr. J. I want to remind everyone to come by my tent every day for your radiation screening. Even if you don't think you're being exposed to radiation, the test takes only minutes. Take my word for it, you'll much rather be inconvenienced in the morning than they come down with a case of radiation sickness. I'm more than happy to give a detailed account of that scenario to the next person who misses an appointment. Okay, so they rotate. Tyler. My name is Ty, and I'm a big dumb nerd. Okay. Not cool. Tyler. Hey, Rochelle, remind me what a big stupid head I am the next time you need me to repair you. Who's distiller, okay? What gives, Edgar? Can you put a password in this thing? Jim. Been a good few months for us since coming out. Oops, sorry. Been a good few months since I was coming out. Going to the dummeter test. We're taking some exposure to radiation. But as long as Doc Johansson keeps folks in their meds, we don't seem to be having trouble with rat sickness. Irrigation and fertilization has been going good. And though we lost the goats and chicken, the cows have been doing good. These Harley beasts don't seem to mind this new world. Miles and Jackie are devoting some time to husbandry to keep the cows breeding and available. Okay. So there's still no Brahmins. There's still another two-headed version. Edgar. I'm trying to fabricate a windmill for us. If anybody spots any long, flat sheets of metal, you'll let me know. I have most of the other parts I need, but haven't found a good metal for the blaze just yet. And finally, Jim. Nobody ought to concern themselves too much with Miguel's scouting reports. While he disposed some folk out past the valley, the roads by weren't like to have noticed him or us. Let's all just keep to the homestead for a few days and avoid using open fires for a few days, just to be safe. Well, I can imagine what happened. That's not even like left of their bodies. How odd. They didn't make the thing. They had a water tower. Water tower ball. 4 rats. Huh. Interesting. This is just a miscellaneous place. Not even nothing worthwhile. But I don't see their corpses. I mean, it's been a long time, but still, you would imagine some corpses would have been. It's clear that the shit went down just to have it this. I mean, there's one here. Well, hopefully not all of them die. Oh, they make the little windmill. Cute. Ow.
Oh!
Ooh, a diner. I'm always big into diners. I went to one of these like old school diners once in my life. It was really cool. That skull doesn't give me good vibes. Ooh, Raider place, huh? Hi. You guys, I think, are you going cannibal, guys? Oh, very cool. They also have a Jungtown Bender. It's on the pressure plate. Surprise!
Yeah.
Surprise again. Give me that fucking finger. Oh, you're outside. Think you'll get a jump on me? You gotta think again. Whoa! Ow! Ow! My fucking arm! You jerks! Why do you put it so close to your own motorcycles and shit? And thankfully I can just take a little nap. Frag mines, frag grenades, fucking rocket launcher. Damn. The terrible shotgun. I mean, why not? Got so much crap on me. I need to get rid of something. Just take the missile launcher. It's practically broken anyway. Oh, Kettler family transcript 3 out of 5. Okay, I think we collect another one.
Mom, it's Candace. Oh my God, it's really happening. I can see the cloud. It's so big, Mom. I'm so scared. I'm heading to the vault now. I'll do whatever I can to get inside. My number of the passcode was 7, right?
I don't know. Was a 7? Probably. Yeah, it's good. Take a little nap. Let my arm bend in the right direction. I think we collect actually like 3 or 4 at this point. Shouldn't be too long to finish the thing and be able to heap the rewards. Hitman, huh? Fuck off. Alright. You fucking... Contract from extermination. Ugh. Yeah. We know what it says. That they should kill me. Whatever. Who cares? They're not gonna really get anything done with me. Waste of time. Electrical switch. Radio signal Oscar Zulu. Okay, where is that? Oscar Zulu. Alright, where could this signal be?
Outside of DC. My boy is very sick, needs medical assistance. Please help if you can. I'm listening for your response. 3950 kilohertz. Anyone can hear this. This is Bob Anderstein. Family and I have taken refuge in the drainage chamber not too far. Radio relay.
Come on, Mr. Zulu. Where are you?
My boy is very sick. Needs medical assistance.
Yeah, your voice is very sick. I'm sorry.
Listening for your response. 3950 kilohertz.
God damn. Okay, Oscar Zulu. I'm trying to pay attention. Where are you? No, we're getting farther away. So maybe in this direction.
Bob Anderstein. Family and I have taken refuge in the drainage chamber not too far from a radio relay tower outside of DC. My boy is very sick, needs medical assistance. Please help if you can.
Ah, here probably.
Listening for your response. 3950 kilohertz. Anyone can hear this. This is Bob Anderstein. Family and I have taken refuge in a drainage chamber not too
Oh,
far
well.
from a radio relay tower outside of DC. My boy is very sick, needs medical assistance. Please help if you can.
Can't help, buddy.
Listening for
It's been
your
a little too
response.
late.
3950 kilohertz.
Alright, where do I deactivate this radio
Anyone can
thing?
hear this. This is Bob Anderstein.
Bob and
Family I
Christine.
have
But
taken
what is the
refuge
body of the
in
kid? They
a
probably
drainage chamber,
maybe they bury him
not
outside.
radio relay tower outside of DC.
Maybe here?
My boy is very sick.
And that's it. Oh well. Another tragic tale of the wasteland or whatever. Who cares? They've been dead for who knows how long time. Alright. Well, yeah. Let's just continue going north. Oh. Whoa. Someone got hit by the destabilizer. Hey guys, come on. I'm the one who's supposed to kill people and stuff. Alright, I'll let you deal with that, guys. I need for me to get that involved. Well, there was nothing here. Ow! Come on, man. Die! Why do you kill the cows? You assholes! What did the cow ever do to you? I mean, the Raiders, I get it. I support you. Come on. What is this place called? Chase Acres Dairy Farm. Well, there's not much of a farm left. The Raiders dead and everyone dead. Plagiarism Illustrated. Sure. Okay, yeah, unarmed is like one of the only skills I don't have like literally any points on it. Is there anything here? No. So just a waste of time. So we just jump. Ow. I'm fine. My legs are fine. I just seem to be a magnet for violence. Everywhere that I go, shit just start going wrong, you know? Shooting all over the place. There's some ants. Wonder what my superhero will... What hero I will be. I'm more of a Superman guy. I love Superman. But I don't like when Superman is just like, oh, but Batman is super strong. We got to put him. We need someone even stronger as a main villain. No, like, oh, gotta face superpower of Doomsday. Nah, I like it. His stories are better when they're like morally complex. You know, that's why his fucking main villain is just a fucking white rich dude. But anyway, I don't know why I'm even talking about that. I'm just saying I really like Superman. Ah, full of shit. So I'm just gonna hydrate myself. Workbench. I got nothing to fix. Some stim packs and yeah, that's about it. That's so little going on in some of these places. I understand not every place needs to be like a full place, you know. Every little bit has to have a story of a comic book or a, you know, what's it called? Like a bobblehead or something. But Man, some of this... man, so many disappointing places in a row. Wow. Yeah. Let me deal with this for a second. I'll use the rifle weapon. Not the best gun, actually, for this job. There we go. Then we go to bats. Ah, 2-shot at fucking Deathclaw. Always feels nice. I never fear the Deathclaws, you know? I feel like, oh shit, I'm fighting the Deathclaws and follow like one or something. Or when you really star. Yeah, but after a while it's like, no big deal. Republic of Dave. Ooh. This is not a republic. This is at most like a neighborhood. Hi.
Hey you, stop! What do you want from the Republic of Dave?
You Republicans for fate, prepare to be reclaimed by the wasteland. I'm not here to hurt anybody, except maybe Dave. What is this place?
This is the Republic of Dave. Duh. It's named for President Daddy. But you have to talk to him if you want to stay here.
Wait, who's this Dave guy? Why does he has his own republic?
He's the president of the Republic of Dave. Duh. You can ask over at the Museum of Dave if you don't believe me. But you can't just wander around here. You need to go get permission from President Daddy first.
I think I'd like to meet this Dave guy. He seems to be a wacky, silly man.
Okay, I'll take you. But President Daddy doesn't always like new people. Okay, follow me.
Okay. Neat. I'll follow you. It's a little late, so I will lie to sleep. I start talking with everyone in the morning when everyone is available. To be a... I mean, this like this republic is like 3 houses. I can take it from here, Rachel. Thank you. Hi.
I am Dave, President of the Republic of Dave. You will address me as Mr. President, or I will have you executed. Now, are you applying for citizenship, asylum, or just vacationing in the Republic of Dave?
Most exalted President Dave, I'm an ambassador from the wasteland.
You are? Excellent. It's good to see that the wasteland has finally recognized the sovereign Republic of Dave.
Of course.
If the people of the wasteland are generous and respectful, I might deign to annex them.
Anything happening on this place, Mr. President?
There's an election for the next president. Don't look so surprised. Can't you see this is a republic?
You could have fooled me. I'll say it looks more like a dictatorship. I'm not gonna say that. I mean, I really wouldn't know. I just got here.
Ah, a seeker of knowledge then? Well, trust me, an election is what separates a president like myself from a monarch like my father.
Your father was a monarch? You mean like the butterfly? I don't know if that's very smart or very stupid, you know, to know like the monarch. So your father was a monarch and you're a president. How does that work?
My father inherited his political power from birth and renamed this great nation the Kingdom of Tom. Although I also inherited my political power from my father when I took over, I formed a republic so the people may elect their leader.
Can I help with the election, Mr. President?
All right, sure, why not? The people have a tendency to wait until the last minute to vote, but I'd like just to get it over with. I'll spare a few caps if you just tell each of the adults to get over to the voting booth sometime today, so I cinch the victory. Not that I have anything to worry about. The people know who their leader is in this republic.
Yeah, I'm sure they are. Tell me more about the republic, Mr. President.
The Department of Tourism usually handles all questions for outsiders. Make it quick.
The Department of Tourism. So, silly question, you really answered already, but I would like to I would like to be absolutely crystal clear. You are in charge here, Mr. President.
That's right. As president, I am head of the Department of Tourist Rights, the Office of Immigrant Affairs, and the Bureau of Dave-like Activities. My proudest duty, second to the presidency, is Commander and Chief of the Army of Dave, the most ruthless military in the wasteland.
I love this man. And at the same time, I want to ruin his life. I don't want to kill him. I just want to straight up kill him. But I want to ruin this place. Or make it better, depending on how you actually see the perspective. I'll be interested in learning more about you, Mr. President.
Years ago, I freed these poor people from the wrath of Tom, former monarch
So you mean
of
your
the Kingdom
dad?
of Tom. Afterwards, the people naturally elected me as their president, and the Republic of Dave was formed.
Any future plans for the Republic, Mr. President?
Well, the Republic of Dave is the only true sovereign nation in the wasteland. The only really civilized place left in the world.
Of course, this looks very
One day,
civilized.
all wastelanders will be citizens in the Republic and know the greatness of their president.
Right, that's all I need to know. Did you already vote, Mr. President?
Of course I voted. I was the first to vote. Now I'm just waiting for the rest of the votes to come in.
Alright, just reminding you, just to be sure. I have to go now. I'm gonna rig the election, don't mind me.
Dave says you're okay? Fine.
Nice to meet you, Jessica. I'd like to know more about the Republic.
You should talk to Dave, but okay.
Tell me about this Dave guy. I'm sorry, I mean, Mr. Great, beloved Mr. President.
That's President Dave to you, Wastelander. Call him by his full name, or we'll shoot you. He takes care of all of us. Even that selfish Rosie and her brats. My children will be a lot nicer than hers.
What do you mean? Can you tell me more about yourself, Jessica?
All I have to say is Dave is my husband. Mine. Do you understand? I don't care what Rosie has to say about it. Just because Rosie used to be this big leader out in the wasteland, she thinks she's better than me. She even ordered Dave around once.
Dave Dignity! So you're Dave's second wife.
First wife. Rosie is the second wife, since she's the oldest and not good for anything anymore.
Well, that's very unpleasant out of you. Very unpleasant of both of you. What's your take on the Republic?
Dave is a great leader. He's going to bring civilization back to the wasteland. One day, they'll say it all started here.
I'm sure. That's all I need to know. Okay. We need to set up someone else to be the leader, of course. Hi!
Come on, I have to take you to Daddy.
Yeah, I already did.
You have my vote, Mr. President.
Glad
Are
to
you
hear
really
that.
from the wasteland?
Can you really vote? He's a kid. Oh,
Hi
you're
there, honey.
you're Russie.
Have you spoken to Dave? I heard that Dave allowed you to stay. Well, welcome, stranger. Just be mindful of the children.
Okay. I'd like to know more about the Republic. What is your opinion, Rosie?
Sure, honey. But don't make it too long, or Dave will start wondering why we're talking.
I already talked to him, it's fine. So you're Dave's first wife, right? Or second or whatever?
Well, yes. Dave and I were married when he was wandering the wasteland, before inheriting the Republic from his father, Tom. After Ralph was born, Dave said that the President of the Republic needed to repopulate the wasteland. So, now we have a second wife.
You don't have anything. He has a second wife. Which is, I mean, again, you know, if you're in a polyamorous, like, relationship, you know, and everyone's on the level, like, whatever, cool, sure, but you don't seem very happy about it. And definitely the other wife doesn't seem happy about it, you know? You should make yourself respect a little bit more. Rosie, come on. Tell me more about this Dave guy.
Dave is a good man. He looks after all the children and makes sure they have plenty to do. He's bought a lot of toys, not that he'd admit it. He has our Shauna teach classes to the younger ones. She's over at the Museum of Dave to the west of the Republic.
And what can you tell me about yourself?
Not much to say, really. I'm Dave's wife, or first wife, I guess. I've lived here for many years now.
Okay. And what is your take on the Republic?
We have plenty of food and water here, and the compound is fairly safe. I'm glad the children can be raised here, away from the wasteland. I'd like to see more trading done with the local caravans, but Dave's afraid their outside influence could weaken the Republic.
That's really stupid. Okay. Can we discuss the election with you?
Election time is always exciting around here.
So who's running in the election?
Only Dave. He's the only person who ever runs.
I like to throw my hat into the ring and run for presidency.
Did you ask Dave if that's okay?
No. Have you considered you running for the presidency?
Believe it or not, I used to lead a group bigger than this one on an old caravan route. I did it for years, and we did pretty well for ourselves. But what am I talking about? Running against Dave would be like betraying him.
Oh yeah? 100. You could lead the Republic into a new era. The democracy of Rosie.
You're right. Dave's just been pushing me
Yeah,
around.
fuck that guy.
It's time for a change.
Yeah, hell yeah. You should go vote if you haven't already.
You're right. I'll go right now.
And go vote for yourself, of course. Alright. Save. Hello.
Dave says you're okay?
I'd like to discuss the elections with you.
I'll help you if I can.
Have you considered running for the presidency?
No way. You'd have to be crazy to run against him.
Rosie's running for president now.
Poor girl doesn't stand much of a chance, does she?
I don't know. I feel like a little bit of hell will be great. I think I get the idea. You know what? You should go to vote. Whatever.
I guess you're right. I'll go right now.
Fingers crossed.
All done. Dave's the best.
Okay. I think I can snitch on it. All right. Can I take a nap? I am literally tired. I'm very sleepy. Guess I'm just gonna. Guess I'm just gonna stand here for a while. Hi!
Yes? What is it? Come on, I don't have all day.
Hello. I'd like to know more about the Republic. What's your opinion, Bob?
Shauna runs the museum, not me. What the hell do you want?
I'd like to hear a different perspective. Does they have two wives?
Yes, he does, and they're both pains in my ass. Always got to keep them in line or else they get all teary.
I don't know what you mean. Teary for what? Because they get mistreated by Dave? Tell me more about Dave, guy.
Dave made me second commander of the army of Dave, and that means I get a gun. Don't make me have to use it.
So, Bob, I'd like to know more about you.
All you need to know is that I'm second in command.
Yeah, you
next to
already
Dave,
told me that.
So don't bother me. And don't talk to Rosie or Jessica either. Those are Dave's wives, and they have work they need to do.
Alright. What's your take on the Republic?
Dave is in charge. When he's not around, I'm in charge. If you want anything else, go to the Museum of Dave on the left side of the compound.
Alright, that's all I need to know. I'd like to discuss the elections with you.
Oh yeah? What about it?
Rosie's running for president now.
So I've heard. She couldn't possibly think that she'd be better than Dave.
Have you considered running for the presidency?
Man, I'd love to be the president. Everybody would have to listen to me or I could just exile them to the wasteland. And the first thing I'd do is make myself the permanent leader so they couldn't vote me out in some other election. But there's no need for me to run. One year, Dave is just going to make me the leader, just like my grandpa Tom did for him.
Your grandpa... Oh, so you're the son of Bob. Oh. You're too young to take Dave's place anyway.
Too young? I'm tired of it. I'm old enough to take Dave's place. I'll win.
Okay, I didn't want you to really run for it, but okay, whatever.
Fine, I'll get out
You
of the
should
way.
vote. Whatever. Goodbye. Okay, I can enter the quarters, but I don't know if there's anything even remotely useful.
So, Dave gave you the okay, huh? Well, welcome then. I run the Museum of Dave, where the children of the Republic can learn about their heritage.
I'd like to know more about the Republic.
Sure. The Museum of Dave is happy to answer any questions on behalf of the Republic of Dave's Office of Tourism.
So, Dave has 2 wives?
Dave revised the restrictive marriage laws of the Kingdom of Tom shortly after the Republic was formed. Multiple marriages is now considered one of the great free freedoms of the Republic of Dave.
Right. I mean, I guess that's fine. Tell me more about this Dave guy.
President Dave is the savior of the wasteland.
What has he said?
Bringing peace and order to the savages man has brought upon himself. If you would like to learn more, please stop by the Museum of Dave's official tour at 2 p.m.
Oh, gosh. Fine. Tell me about yourself.
Me? I just run the museum and teach classes to the little ones. You know, truth, justice, and the will of Dave.
Of course. It's more important than the will of God himself. What's your take on the Republic?
The Republic of Dave offers a rich history rivaling that of the great nations before the war.
Oh, yeah? That's all I need to know. You know, I'd like to discuss the elections with you for a second.
Me? I'm not sure if I can help you.
Have you heard that both Bob and Rosie are running for the election?
Wow, this is the first time we've had so many choices.
I know, right? Isn't it overwhelming? Have you considered running for the presidency?
Absolutely not. In fact, I'd vote for Dave twice if I could.
Right. I think I get the idea. So this guy, Dave, owned his own museum?
Oh, yes. Everything here is from Dave's adventures in the wasteland before he founded the Republic. I give a tour every day.
Does the museum accept donations?
I'd never really thought about that before. Why do you ask?
Huh. Because I happen to have some souvenirs from days past for sale. So not much of a donation, more like I'm selling them to you, but, you know, a discount, I guess.
Oh, wonderful. I'd be happy to accept your contribution on behalf of the Republic.
Wow, you're an
and Dave
idiot.
just increased the budget for the museum this year, too. I was going to buy books for the children, but this is far more important.
It's far more important. I'm ready to sell you those relics. You got 70 cash? Sure. And a couple of frag mines. I don't really use them all that much. I'm trying to, but, you know. Here's a stealth boy that he used to. This is the Ant Queen that he kills sometimes. This is some money. Yeah. Yeah, there you go.
What wonderful items for the Bye.
Did I tell to
Something
vote?
you need?
Sorry. You should go to vote.
Oh, no. Dave sent you to tell me that, didn't he? I'll go right away. I
So
promise.
much for voting twice. He barely even went to vote once. Okay. Yeah. And here we can get the perception bubble hat, which, again, we're not gonna grab just now. There's no... I mean, this is actually a valuable thing. Yeah, I'm gonna steal it later. When I come back, when I have ruined this place, for the most part.
Ah, Dave, lead our Republic to glory. It's locked for a reason. Don't get any ideas.
I'm not getting any ideas. It's fine.
Hey there.
Hey there. How's it going? Let me save again. Just want to make sure I got this right. Hey.
Out with it, Ambassador. This republic isn't going to run
I feel
itself.
it could probably do that. At least for a while. I'd like to discuss the elections with you.
The election is still going on. What do you want to know?
Looks like you might have an opponent on the race, Mr. President.
An opponent? Seriously? But, wait. No, this is a free republic. Let the people make their choice. I am confident that they will recognize me as their true and proper leader.
Yeah, I'm sure. Can I throw my... No, I'm not a citizen. It's fine. Looks like all the votes are in, Mr. President.
Good. The votes are in. If you'll excuse me, I'll be getting started on tallying the numbers. Oh yes, I almost forgot. Here's your caps. Keep this up, and I may deign to make you a citizen in a few years.
Oh, thank you. I'm very appreciative for this. Fuck, did I sell my... Fuck, I did. I sell my stealth boy. The one time I'm like, I should use the stealth boy. I'm like, oh, right, I don't have it. You know, it's gonna be naked for a second. All right. I think I can sneak in.
Let's see what we have here. A vote.
Okay, Dave, give me those. Exit
for me. And another vote for me. A vote for Rosie. Wait a minute. Has somebody tampered with the ballot box? After counting the votes, the president is... Rosie? Rosie can't be president. No. This is unfair. This can't be. Fine, I'm leaving. See how you people do without me. Enjoy your new president.
I'm going home. I'm taking the presidency with me.
Mr. President.
Mr. President immediately went like, well, I'm gonna put my clothes back. Hi.
Well now, who could have ever thought? Me, president. Huh, things are really going to be different around here.
Don't make me ruin
Listen,
your next election.
I can't thank you enough. You convinced me that I could do this, and you were right. I want you to have something. Dave kept some big weapon or something locked up in the safe in his office. The code is 1138.
Thank you.
It's yours if you want it. We don't need it anymore.
Well, I appreciate it. This is mine now. Buttercaps, and we get the unique. I think this is a hunting rifle, all painless. It just, you know, it's okay. I lost Karma even though she literally gave it to me. So, Mr. President, how are you gonna handle this?
Things are going to be different around here.
I'm sure they will.
Dave says you're okay?
Have you heard that Rosie won the election?
Rosie's going to be the new leader? What will Dave do?
Well, he left, so... I'm sure he will be fine. I mean, he's Dave. He's probably gonna found a new republic or something.
Yes.
Hi, Shauna.
Something you need?
You know, that...
Hello?
Hey there.
They
Are you
lost.
I
gonna play
guess
Republic
you're
with
wondering where I'm going. I'm off to annex Old Olney and forge the new Republic of Dave. Don't try to stop me.
Where's Old Oni? Oh, it's all the way over there. Are you sure? Hi.
Rosie? As president? You've got to be kidding.
Isn't she your mom? Oh.
Are you really from the wasteland?
Whoa!
Well, where else I'm gonna be from? Well, why don't we make sure that this guy stays safe, huh? And out of trouble. I'll warn Mr. President as, you know,
Good to see you.
ambassador of the wasteland. I'll make sure your pilgrimage to Oni is safe and sound. Don't you worry, you'll be totally fine. There's nothing really old to be scared of. You know, the wasteland has improved considerably since the last time we spoke, and you know, Big Town is a lot safer. There's no raiders I'm sorry, the slavers. The slavers are part of his fault. They all have died. You know, Tenpenny's dead, and you know every resident in that tower. You know, we don't talk all that much about that. Yeah, it's been a great time. It's been a great time. Where are you even going, man? It's been a fun and fantastic time. It's just been the best, really. It's just been the absolute best. They have nothing to worry about. I'm sure the annexation will be smooth.